Every year, millions of entrepreneurs take a leap of faith. They invest their time, money, energy, and sometimes even their entire lives into building something new. A dream. A vision. But within 5 years, 90% of these businesses vanish, leaving behind shattered dreams and financial setbacks. Why? Because they ignore the fundamental principle of success. Businesses that don't solve real needs are doomed to fail. The illusion of passion-driven business. Many aspiring entrepreneurs believe the key to success lies in following their passions. They think, if I love it, others will too. It's an intoxicating idea, isn't it? To turn what you adore into a thriving business. But the harsh reality is this. The marketplace doesn't care about your passions, dreams, or personal aspirations. It only cares about one thing: value. Imagine 2 coffee shop owners. The first owner, Sarah, starts her cafe because she loves coffee. She envisions cozy corners filled with books, soft jazz playing in the background, and hand-painted murals on the walls. Every detail reflects her personality. When customers walk in, she beams with pride, thinking, "This is my dream come true." But months go by and foot traffic dwindles. Her loyal patrons are few and profits barely cover expenses. The second owner, Mike, takes a different approach. He notices a glaring gap in his neighborhood, a lack of high-quality, fast, and affordable coffee for commuters rushing to work. His cafe isn't about aesthetics, it's about efficiency. He sets up near train stations, optimizes workflows so orders are ready in under 3 minutes, and offers loyalty discounts. Within weeks, lines stretch out the door. Who do you think thrives? The one who serves an existing need. A real-world example is Howard Schultz, the visionary behind Starbucks. Initially, Starbucks was just a local coffee bean store, but Schultz saw a greater opportunity. People needed a comfortable yet efficient place to grab a high-quality coffee. By focusing on convenience, branding, and consistency, he transformed Starbucks into a global coffee empire. And guess what? Schultz didn't start with passion alone. He started with observation. He asked himself, what problem can I solve? The gravity of market demand building. A business without addressing market demand is like constructing a skyscraper on quicksand. No matter how beautiful the architecture, it will eventually collapse. Entrepreneurs often focus on what they want to offer, rather than what people need. This disconnect is fatal. Take the example of Blockbuster. At its peak, it was a household name in movie rentals. Families flocked to its stores every Friday night, browsing shelves stacked with VHS tapes and DVDs. But as streaming services like Netflix emerged, Blockbuster clung to its outdated model, ignoring the changing needs of consumers. Their executives dismissed Netflix as a niche player, convinced that physical rentals would never lose their charm. Meanwhile, Netflix continuously evolved. Founder Reed Hastings recognized shifts in consumer behavior early on. People wanted instant access to movies without leaving home. So Netflix pivoted from mailing DVDs to streaming video, then later invested heavily in original content. Today, Netflix is a global entertainment powerhouse, while Blockbuster is a relic of the past, a cautionary tale etched into history. But let's dive deeper. Imagine being inside Blockbuster headquarters during those critical years. Picture boardroom meetings where executives argued over whether to embrace digital technology. One might say, streaming is risky. Our customers love coming to our stores. Another might counter, we're losing younger audiences. If we don't adapt, we'll lose relevance. These debates highlight the tension between clinging to tradition and embracing innovation. Unfortunately for Blockbuster, tradition won, at least until it was too late. On the flip side, consider Netflix's relentless pursuit of customer satisfaction. During the transition to streaming, Hastings faced immense pressure. Investors questioned his strategy. Employees worried about job security. Yet he remained steadfast, knowing that solving the audience's pain points would ultimately lead to success. His mantra? Give people what they want before they know they want it. The selfish business trap many businesses start for the wrong reasons. I want to make more money. I love doing this, so I'll turn it into a business. A book told me to start a business. But here's the harsh truth. No one cares about what you want. The marketplace only cares about solutions to problems. Businesses built on selfish motives, rather than market needs, rarely survive. Consider a martial artist named James. For years, he trained rigorously, mastering techniques and earning belts. Eventually, he decided to open a martial arts studio in his suburban neighborhood. At first, excitement buzzed through the air. Flyers went up, social media posts circulated, and friends showed support. But within a year, James struggled to pay the bills. Why? Because he started with his passion, rather than the market's demand. If James had taken a step back and asked himself some tough questions, things might have turned out differently. Questions like, does my neighborhood need another martial arts studio? What specific problems can I solve? What makes my offer unique compared to competitors? Instead, he assumed his love for martial arts would translate directly into profitability. Spoiler alert, it didn't. Now contrast James's story with Peloton. Instead of launching just another fitness company, Peloton addressed a universal problem: accessibility and motivation in home workouts. Founders realized that many people skipped gym visits due to busy schedules, lack of childcare, or sheer inconvenience. So they created a product that brought the gym experience home. Live classes kept users engaged, community features fostered connection. Innovative technology ensured smooth performance. In short, Peloton solved multiple pain points simultaneously, creating an entirely new fitness movement. The what's in it for me rule. Consumers operate on a simple principle. What's in it for me? If your product or service doesn't provide a clear, undeniable benefit, it will struggle. The most successful businesses answer this question with precision. Consider Airbnb. Travelers wanted affordable, unique accommodations. Homeowners wanted to monetize extra space. Airbnb bridged this gap, creating a win-win scenario. That's how real value is generated, by identifying and serving existing needs. To illustrate further, imagine a traveler named Emily. She arrives in Paris for a week-long vacation but dreads staying in impersonal hotels. Then she discovers Airbnb. Scrolling through listings, she finds a charming apartment overlooking Montmartre. Not only does it cost less than a hotel room, but it also gives her a taste of authentic French living. For the homeowner, renting out the space provides extra income. Both parties benefit, thanks to Airbnb's innovative platform. Another great example is Tesla. Instead of just selling electric cars, Elon Musk positioned Tesla as a solution to inefficient, outdated auto technology. Early adopters weren't buying Teslas solely for environmental reasons. They were drawn to the sleek design, cutting-edge features, and superior performance. By offering tangible benefits beyond sustainability, Tesla disrupted the automotive industry. Let's zoom in on a potential conversation between Elon Musk and a skeptical investor during Tesla's early days. Investor: why should anyone buy an electric car when gas-powered vehicles dominate the market? Musk: because we're not just selling a car. We're selling speed, reliability, and innovation wrapped in eco-friendly packaging. People don't just want to drive, they want to accelerate into the future. That mindset propelled Tesla forward, proving that understanding customer desires is crucial for long-term success. The give first, take second. Rule: money follows value. If your business exists to serve a real need, financial success is a byproduct. Ask yourself, what urgent need exists in the market? 2. What frustrations can I eliminate? What gaps can I fill better than competitors? How can I make life easier for my customers? Amazon exemplifies this philosophy perfectly. Jeff Bezos didn't start with, "We love selling books." Instead, he identified inefficiencies in retail. Customers craved convenience, selection, and fast delivery. Amazon solved all three, revolutionizing e-commerce along the way. Likewise, Zoom wasn't the first video conferencing platform, but it recognized the need for simplicity and reliability, especially as remote work gained traction. Founder Eric Yuan once said, "Our goal was to create a tool so intuitive that anyone could use it, regardless of technical skill." By prioritizing user experience and video quality, Zoom became indispensable during the global shift to remote work. Here's a hypothetical exchange between Eric Yuan and a team member during Zoom's development phase. Team member: "Shouldn't we focus on adding flashy features to stand out?" Yuan: "No, let's focus on making calls crystal clear and connections seamless. If we nail the basics, everything else will follow." Shifting from selfish to service-oriented, many businesses fail because they're built around selfish motivations. I want financial freedom. I want to quit my job. I want to prove people wrong. But no one pays you because of your wants. People pay for solutions to their problems. Think about ride-sharing apps like Uber. The founders didn't just think, "We want to be rich." They identified a common struggle: finding reliable, affordable, and convenient transportation, and provided a seamless solution. That's why Uber scaled globally while countless taxi companies struggled. Another example is Warby Parker. Instead of simply selling glasses, they solved the issue of expensive eyewear by offering stylish, affordable, and convenient options online with a home try-on system. By putting customers first, they disrupted an industry dominated by giants like Luxottica. Let's imagine a conversation between a Warby Parker founder and a traditional optician. Optician: "People won't trust buying glasses online. They need to try them on in person." Founder: "True. But what if we send them 5 pairs to try at home for free?" Suddenly the barrier disappears. Innovative thinking like this separates trailblazers from followers. Execution over excitement. Many entrepreneurs get caught up in the excitement of starting a business, but neglect execution. Ideas mean nothing without effective implementation. Even if your idea is groundbreaking, poor execution will lead to failure. Consider Google. Search engines existed before Google, but Larry Page and Sergey Brin optimized their algorithm to provide more accurate results, creating superior user experiences. Their execution outperformed competitors, solidifying their dominance. Similarly, SpaceX faced skepticism when Elon Musk announced plans to reduce space travel costs. Critics laughed at the notion of reusable rockets. Yet Musk doubled down, investing billions in research and development. Today, SpaceX has achieved milestones once thought impossible, including landing rockets vertically and sending astronauts to the International Space Station. Reflect on a moment inside SpaceX headquarters. After a failed rocket launch, engineers huddle together, analyzing data. Musk walks in, visibly frustrated but determined. He says, "Failure is part of the process. What did we learn? How do we improve next time?" This relentless pursuit of excellence defines SpaceX's culture. The bottom line: chase needs, not money. Stop chasing money. Stop thinking about your dreams. Instead, chase problems, chase gaps, chase solutions. When you focus on serving needs, money becomes a natural side effect of the value you provide. That's the difference between struggling entrepreneurs and those who build lasting, profitable businesses. If you want to create a successful business, ask yourself these questions. Does my product or service solve a real problem? 2. Is there a large enough audience willing to pay for this solution? Am I making life easier, better, or more efficient for my customers? Does my business serve others, or just my own desires? The takeaway: success in business is not about you. It's about your customers. Solve real problems, serve genuine needs, and success will follow. Ignore this, and your business will be another statistic in the 90% failure rate. If you want to build a thriving business, focus less on what you want and more on what people need. Those who prioritize service over selfishness are the ones who create lasting wealth, impact, and legacy. So, the next time you brainstorm ideas, remember, chase needs, not money. Your bank account and your customers will thank you.